And you've worked in a few different airports. I think it's fair to say you've been around the block a few times, David. You've been in the industry for 28 years. You've worked as head of airside ops for London Gatwick, as well as chief operating officer for Edinburgh and Mumbai Airport. But in your experience, would you say that there is one challenge that all airports face, no matter their size or their location?
I think that's a really, really good question. And, I think I said something earlier, it's a little bit of a flippant comment of mine, but once you've seen one airport, you've seen one airport because demographic of passenger, size of operation, location, when the airport was built, I mean, Edinburgh was built in 1977. It's had extension after extension. It's just so bitty, it's unbelievable. It's not a pleasant experience, or wasn't a pleasant experience. I think the current owners have done a good job of making the best of a very awkward designed building of in the late 1970s. Uh, I think, and then you look at Mumbai Terminal 2 is probably, for me, one of the most beautiful airports and simplest airports to travel through in terms of Terminal 2. Again, a fantastic facility. I think the challenges are always going to be balancing up your growth strategy with the customer expectation. All airports are commercial businesses. We want to grow. We want to increase our market share in terms of passenger numbers, air traffic movements, etc. Do you have the right infrastructure? Do you have the right processes to meet that demand and to meet that expectation? So I can't give you one particular challenge that's the same across all the airports because we are so different. It is all about people, bags, and planes, but the people are different, the bags are different, and the planes are different, whether you're in Edinburgh, Mumbai, or Oman. So sorry I can't give you a more defined answer to that, but I think it's mainly about your strategic vision in terms of what you want to be and what your business looks like in the longer term versus what your infrastructure and your capability is, both in terms of your people capability and your capability to deliver the level of service required to meet that strategic growth plan that you have.